Hey, hey, hey.
Hey everybody, what's going on? It's been a good day. Welcome to
Stupid.
Stupid
We're
Mets
stupid.
fans.
We're stupid.
Two, not just one, two stupid Mets fans. This is episode 6.
Six.
Yep. We're big time now.
Big time.
I just wanted to go over a little bit for the people who are just joining us or finding us why we're here. I've been a Mets fan for over 50 years. He became a Mets fan, well, because he had to, because I'm a fanatic.
Happy wife, happy life.
I've loved, hated, cursed all those years. I've also been very disappointed and very proud. Like today, I was very proud. And the first game, I was very proud. So, I mean, the emotions are all over the place with the Mets, always have been. But I've stuck with them. This podcast is basically not about stats. We may throw a few in there once in a while because they make sense. But we're just two plain people that will give you raw reactions to our Mets.
Raw.
Sometimes speak in anger when they're really sucking like they had been. Sometimes speak with love because we love our Mets. But we'll always stick by them. We hate bad calls, bad management decisions, or just plain bad news bear plays. They get under our skin, and we'll talk about those too. And that's about it on that. Let me go back here. So that's for the people who are just finding us. Hopefully you are finding us. But how about these games in the series? Awesome, huh?
Well, at least they won today. That was nice.
Yes, and Tuesday they
I
won
had to
8-3.
sneak on and look at MLB at work when I was working and try to catch the scores, and Kat was messaging me, Nemo, home run! And so I was like, oh crap, I swear I gotta watch the games.
I felt bad, but I had to tell you that my Nemo hit.
I know you love Nemo.
Unfortunately, Wednesday the Padres beat us, but still, it was a good game, except for Peterson.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened to him, but it's just been.
Well, it doesn't look like he has any confidence in his face. I think he lost his confidence. He needs to regain some confidence.
I don't know if that's it or not, but I mean, he went those whole 9 innings that one time, and that was awesome. And it seems like ever since then, it's been a gradual decline. Now it's just flat out blown the hell up. He, like in the game on Wednesday, the first pitch to Tatis was a base hit. Then he walked someone. Then Tatis scored on a sac fly. So that was his first inning. That's not good. And his free fall continued. He gave up a grand slam to Alvarez. No, he gave up a grand slam.
Well,
Alvarez homered, but that wasn't.
I was frustrated with it from the beginning after the first inning. So
Yeah, you knew. You said, we're going to lose this game. And I said, you think?
and
I kind of knew
I
it, too.
did. I felt it. I felt that we were losing that one yesterday, and I think Peterson was left in probably an inning too long. My guess is I think we talked about that a little bit, but anyways, that's just my 2 cents.
And I really liked what they did on Tuesday with Holmes and Manaea. I think that worked really well, and it was very smart. I mean, people have been calling for it for a couple months now. So, I mean, it wasn't a new idea, something they grabbed onto, and they tried, and it worked. So,
What other teams have done that in the MLB where they've 4 innings one guy or 5 innings one guy and then 4 innings the next guy? And
I don't know.
And they don't have a closer. They don't have any relievers. They just use 2 pitchers throughout the whole game.
If anybody knows, let us know.
Yeah, I'd be curious. Because maybe we can look it up. That's what AI is wonderful for. We can always do a quick AI search. Or if anybody viewing, or if anytime you see our YouTube channel, just put a post or put a comment on our channel, and we'll see it. So yeah, we're just interested if any other MLB team has ever in the recent years used two pitchers for their entire game to piggyback, so to say, or that's not what Evan likes to use. What does Evan like to use?
Tag team.
Tag team.
And by the way, my husband bought me the Mets Bible.
You should have brought it down here.
I know I was going to and I forgot, but yeah, I've been wanting it, and I didn't know that he wrote it.
Evan Roberts from WFAN.
Yeah.
Yeah, she loves Evan, loves his podcast, loves his Rico Brania. So it kind of what's inspired us to do this. He's the technical specs, knows all the stats, he's been doing this scorecards for 30 years. He's deep into it. We're just two fun, normal, hardworking Americans that decided, you know what, let's do a fun podcast to talk about just what normal people talk about, not all the stats and some of the drama that people talk about and things that go on. So yeah, that's kind of what birthed our idea, and Kat loves it.
I do. So continuing with Tuesday, Holmes allowed 2 runs over 4 innings. Manaea won over the final 5 innings. It was a good game for the offense. Brett Beatty, 2-run homer. That's his second in the last 23 days.
He's doing real well.
Francisco Lindor homered. Pete Alonso homered. Cedric Mullins, who saw that coming, homered. Nick Neal had a 2-run double, and Nimmo an RBI single. So the bats were swinging. It was a great game.
It was.
Oh, it was so nice to see. I was so happy. And today, Jonah Tong came out. And at the beginning, you wonder, is this going to be another one of his fails? But no, he came back. He was stellar. He did great. I think he got his confidence back. Putting him in that spot was not good to start that series. It was too much for him for a 22-year-old.
Yeah, I think he was under too much pressure.
He had 8 strikeouts.
That's what I mean. Young kid.
Yeah.
Thrown into the wolf's den.
He was. So, but that was an awesome game. Tomorrow night we start a series with Washington.
The Nationals?
Sproat.
I think all the rest of our games are away, aren't they?
I think so.
Also, we have 9 games away coming up, and we're going to be 3 at the Washington Nationals, then 3 at the Cubs, and then 3 at the Marlins. And then we'll see where we're at. And what information do you have about what the Mets need to do for the rest of the season, Kat?
They have to win 8 games.
8.
And that depends on if the others lose, the Giants or the Reds, or it's subject to change. But right now, today, they have to win 8 games.
And that's to lock them in. Is that to lock them in?
Yeah.
Okay. Not tie anybody, but get locked in. They have to win.
That takes into account. You have to have the better.
Who had the best of the series,
yeah.
And if they won before or not, or lost to them or whatever, right?
No, it's the best record. You have to have the best record.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So.
Yeah, so we're getting close. We'll know in 3 weeks or less here. We're getting down to the last 9 games, and we got a day off now, and then they pick back up.
No, tomorrow they play.
Oh, they play tomorrow. Okay.
Tomorrow in Washington, 7:10.
Okay, 7:10 tomorrow night. All right.
That's with Sproat. He's on the mound, and then McLean. And when I looked it up earlier, it said to be determined, but I've since read that Manaea and Holmes are a probability.
Oh, for the third game with the Nationals. But
they're going to switch them. Instead of Holmes starting, it'll be Manaea.
Manaea starting, yeah.
So.
Well, Manaea did step up after Mendoza went to the clubhouse with him and had a chat, and a few games back when he was blowing up, and he came back out doing better, and he did pretty well the other night, splitting the time with Holmes. Correct? I think he did pretty well.
Yeah. They both did pretty well.
Yeah.
Holmes only allowed 2 runs. Mania 1. So, yeah, pretty good.
Again, we don't have any stats.
Just basic information.
Basic
For
information.
basic people like us.
And-
I hope there's more of us out there.
Oh,
I hate to think we're anomalies.
we could be.
I guess.
Could be. Don't know.
The black sheeps of YouTube. That'd be us. But anyway, I wanted to, where is it? This is for my Mets.
Let's go Mets.
Let's go Mets. Anything else you wanted to talk about?
I would hope that they don't leave pitchers in longer than they need to if they need to go to the bullpen for relievers. Mendoza seems to always like to stress us out.
Yeah, what happened yesterday when they had, what's his name, up in the bullpen? Oh my God.
Stanek.
Stanek, and then all of a sudden somebody else came in.
Yeah, Helsley came in,
Yeah.
I believe, and so I was like, oh, so I think someone made a call that they didn't want Stanek to come out then, and Helsley actually did pretty good, but it was his offense, his defense that his infield and outfield that actually saved him at the mound. I mean, they had some hits that allowed them to close out that inning with Helsley. And I think he only pitched the 1 inning, didn't he? Just the 1 inning? Is that right? Do you remember?
I think so.
Yeah. I don't like this microphone. It sounds weird. Doesn't it sound different than yours?
I don't know.
This sounds like more echoey. And
Yeah,
yours
maybe.
Yours sounds more clear.
Don't be stealing mine.
No, I may have to steal a microphone, but
It's my microphone.
I mean, I don't want
You can't have it.
If I turn it up real loud like that and step back, maybe does that sound any better? I mean, maybe that's what it was. I just got to turn this. Is it blowing up your ear? Is it too loud?
It's kind of loud in my left ear.
we got our monitor turned way down. I'm probably like peeking out, making way too much, making people who are watching us like, what the heck? Turn down your microphone.
That's what we say on YouTube.
But that's.
I want to give kudos to the one person who's watching right now. Thank you.
Well, this is live. You don't know who watches after it's live.
I
so.
know. I'm just saying live.
Yeah, well, thanks to anybody that watches. We
Well, of
appreciate
course.
anybody that wants to check us out. We're just doing this to have fun, and eventually we would, if we gain some traction and we do some co-marketing with some other channels or something like that down the way, then that may happen. But we're just kind of getting going. It doesn't take a lot to do it, and we have the means to come down into our studio that we set up and do these kind of things. So we'll keep doing these, and as the season winds down, and see what happens toward if we go to the World Series or not. It's too far away yet to even think about, but for sure next year. This is mostly us getting set up, trying to do some test runs, see how things go with our show over this fall.
They left.
Yeah,
Bye.
see ya. But we appreciate you, all of you. So, but
I cannot wait for when we have call-ins or people are communicating with us on chat. I cannot wait for that. I love that stuff.
yeah, well,
I love talking to people.
Well, eventually, it takes money to make money, right? So I got to advertise the channel. I got to put it out there so it gets some more views and seen and then more interest. And we got to build it holistically. It's just what has to happen if we want to grow it to any kind of level that would be allowing you to do those interactions that you're talking about.
I spelled subscribe wrong.
I'll go in and fix it.
I don't know how to do it from here. Fix it for me.
Is it right?
No, it's really hard to get to. Banners. There it is. Yeah. Fix it.
Change it. Change your N to a B. Backspace B, then hit.
Glad I saw it.
There.
I hate typos.
Oh, the technology today. But so yeah, I'm looking forward to this next series, 7-10 tomorrow night, and we got a 3-game series with the Nationals, and we'll see if who you said starting off? Who's the starter?
Who's the starter? Hold on a second. Sprout.
Sprout. That's right. Sprout. Sprout. I keep saying Sprout. I don't know why. I mean,
Oh, we forgot to talk about the hit by pitch Alvarez got. Oh my God! I thought his arm was freaking broken.
Oh, it looked like it was broken. I mean,
Oh,
he looked like a little baby on his knees screaming. You know,
he
it
was in
so,
pain. I thought it was
terrible.
cracked in half.
I don't even know what to say about it. It was quite painful looking, and then to see him at the end of the game.
I think they gave him a little something,
in
something.
that huge ice pack
And
wrapped
he was
around.
smiling and laughing like nothing is
Oh
bothering.
yeah, he was in no pain. He was feeling real good. So yeah, the trainers probably hooked him up, took care of him.
Big time.
But he was playing the next day. He played the next day.
I couldn't believe
So we were shocked to see him come play yesterday, or was it today, or was it yesterday?
Yesterday.
And then he played again today, right? He started.
No,
Oh, he didn't play.
I think Torrens did, didn't he?
Oh, I don't know. I was at work. I couldn't watch the game, so I have no idea who was catching or anything today. I didn't look at any of the players. But,
Shame on you.
I can't help it. My job's too important. But that's what we have you for, Kat. You love the Mets and you follow all of the stuff and you get into the
I
details.
don't get all of it.
I'm just the comic relief for the show. You know, you're the Met fan. You're the super Met fan. I'm the Met fan, but you eclipse me in your Met fandom.
Oh, did you hear Reed Garrett's on the injured list now?
Well,
Again?
I think it's a mental. I think he's mental. I don't think he's actually injured. I think he just knows that he sucks, and he has.
Don't sugarcoat it, please. Don't
He's,
sugarcoat it.
and he's hiding behind the IL in order to.
I swear that's what happens sometimes.
Well,
They start
yeah.
sucking and they find something that's bothering them a little bit. Oh, I'm just going to go in the IL. So I don't have to explain
hangnail
myself.
on my middle finger.
Oh, poor
Yeah.
babies.
So yeah,
Anyway, they're not like they used. They don't make them like they used to.
no.
But that's something we have to deal
You know,
with.
for any of the younger people that happen to watch our show, you know, we're called boomers. Okay, we're Gen X. We're used to we don't care if we're bleeding if we're still going to finish something, you know. So we kind of find it interesting when some of these people, you know, when they have a slight little hairline, whatever, or this and that and the other, that they're off for like 2 months, you know, and it's just insanity. But I guess, you know, that's because more of the teams probably forcing them to be off because they're paying them so much and they don't want to stay on the IL list. So it's a game, but to me, it's just kind of ridiculous. There's not enough tenacity in the baseball league anymore. They're all kind of bunch of pansies.
Not all of them.
A lot of them, in my experience, watching the game. And I just become a new fan in the last couple of years because of you. You know, I kind of gave up on MLB back when they did the strike back decades ago, and they get paid beyond the level that I think anybody should get paid to do the job that they do. So that's just my personal take. So I never was really into the MLB because of all that. But now I'm married into someone who's a huge Mets fan. You know, I get it. You know, you love them and you love MLB. You love the whole thing, and so yeah. I understand, so I'll support you, and I'll support the Mets, and I think they do well. It's got me re-energized, but I still think they make too much. It's just my own opinion.
Well, yeah, they do. And tickets are so expensive. And what Evan told everyone is that the Mets raising their tickets now. And they did that in the midst of their losing streak. How can they justify that?
Well, yeah, if they were already guaranteed into the playoffs, then I could see justifying, because then you know you're at least going to have potentially a divisional win or something, and you can carry that into next season to justify a ticket price increase. But you know, inflation, you know, they'll probably blame it on tariffs because they can bring their baseballs in from China.
I think someone should start a foundation.
I don't know. I wonder if that's true, Kat. Do
What?
you know if they bring the baseballs in from China?
I don't think so.
I hope
Because
not.
they'd have tracking devices.
Like the spotted lanternfly.
Yeah.
I still think they're all a bunch of Chinese biomechanical bugs. They're all flying around watching us. They're amazingly everywhere. I know you guys had them on the East Coast a few years ago already, over the last decade about, but now they're hugely big in Ohio. and it's
They're nasty.
Yeah, they're just
But our bees are eating them,
yes,
and it's changing the taste of honey. So I asked a question about that. Is that stuff safe for us? I don't know if I want to eat honey now.
Yeah, we're off on a tangent.
That's okay. Forget about it. I forgot what we were talking about.
Spotted lanternfly, and the bees eat them, and it produces more different honey. So be on the lookout.
Yeah, we were talking about prices.
Yeah, ticket prices at the stadium at Citi Field.
Yeah, and then not only that, if you want to watch all the games, you subscribe to MLB, which costs you
$149 a year.
It's not cheap. And then you have blackouts where you have to watch it somewhere else and you have to subscribe there and pay.
Apple TV, Prime, Peacock,
whatever. I think we should start some kind of foundation or some kind of, I don't know, subsidy where kids can afford to go to the games with their parents.
Well, I think they should offer that already on the at the stadium level themselves. I don't think there needs to be a charity involved to help it. I think the stadium should just
It'll never happen. They're greedy. Well, it's not going to happen. The only way it'll happen is if somebody subsidizes it.
Well, if the whole economy crashes and everybody's broke, they're going to have no choice but to do whatever to get people in the seats. So, we'll see what happens. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the U.S. We don't know. We don't know there's maybe a big correction coming. The stock market's on a tear. There's all kinds of things happening. 10-year yields up. I mean, I can get into all kinds of other conversations on this channel, but I'll stick with the Mets. But because there's no politics involved when we're talking about baseball and the Mets, so we leave all the politics out of everything. There's no room for it on our channel. What do you think?
Oh, creeps in sometimes.
Yeah, a little bit. But
that's all right.
But no, we'd like to talk about the game and what happens. So, do you have any other notes you want to cover, Kat? Anything else you want to talk about?
I covered everything.
Okay. Well, then you feel satisfied?
I'm satisfied.
I'm satisfied. All right.
I'd be more satisfied if I could have call-ins.
Oh, our sign's falling down. Let me get over there and fix it.
Malfunction. Malfunction.
Because I haven't put nails in the wall, because I was trying to think of a different way that I can actually hang it up. And so I just used the old duct tape method. Two stupid Mets fans. So duct tape works.
This is everything.
So, it's... And no, we don't live in a trailer, so... I just don't want to put big holes in the walls to hang up a fan cave sign. So I need to come up with a different method to ensure that it won't come down. But
they have Velcros.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's all kinds of things I can do. I just haven't put the effort into it. I just wanted it to be up there to look good. So there you go.
There you go. Well, here we go, guys. We're going to get out of here. Glad to have you with us, and I hope you stay with us. And it'll get better, I promise. Once we have call-ins and interaction, it'll be so much better, and we can get your opinions.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for, is just to have the interaction. Kat would love to chat with people and find out what your thoughts are, talk about the game. We try not to do it during the live game because too many people are too interested in watching the stream of the game or whatever they're doing, so we'd like to go live after the game to kind of recap it. We don't do this all the time. We come on when we feel we're ready to come on. So there's no schedule, and this content comes and we keep putting stuff out there, then we'll keep adding more viewers and growing the channel. So that's the plan. So we appreciate all the people that come and watch us. We've had a great conversation tonight. Thanks so much for joining us. Kat, any last parting words that you have for everyone?
LFGM.
Let's
go Mets.
Fucking Mets.
People don't like that. I like it.
All right. Peace
out,
everybody.
See you next time.
Bye.